Today I will be talking to you about eating disorders. Many people do not understand the harmful effects of eating disorders can have on the body and what it can do both physically and mentally. Most of the time, eating disorders start out mentally before they become physically, and there are warning signs that we can look for in people, both loved ones and friends, before this disease becomes physical. According to the NEDA, the National Eating Disorder Association, most eating disorders start out mentally and then become physically. If someone has low self-esteem or low self-confidence, it can take those few trigger words that are said to them, like, "You're so fat," or "That doesn't look good on you, you shouldn't wear that," to trigger an eating disorder. I had a very close friend of mine who had an eating disorder based on low self-esteem and low self-confidence. It took from her boyfriend calling her fat from her to go from 110 pounds to 70 pounds in a short 6-month time span. She was choosing the eating disorder of bulimia. She would go out and do what the doctors say is called binging and purging, where she would eat more calories in one sitting than an average person would eat in one day, go to the restroom, and vomit up all of the food. The harmful effects of bulimia, according to the NEDA and WebMD, are that of esophageal cancer and the rotting of the teeth, loss of hair, and muscle mass. All of these things, any eating disorder can be fatal as well. The reason it causes esophageal cancer and rotting of the teeth is that the stomach acids strip the enamel off the teeth and also strip the blood vessels of the esophagus. It also causes hair loss because you're not containing any nutrients in the body. Watching a friend go through something like this was very hard. As much as she would say that there was nothing going on and that she was just losing weight normally, we all knew that something more was going on. She said, "I'm just dieting and exercising," but we knew that wasn't the case. To watch her sit in one seating and eat 2-foot-long chili dogs, ice cream and a large fry, and not gain any weight but lose weight, didn't add up. When it finally came to, she admitted that she had been throwing up for the last 6 months. When I thought back to the beginning of those 6 months, I recalled certain warning signs that I saw with her, like constantly asking me about different diets, or what diets would work best, always wanting me to go running with her right after we would eat a meal. I didn't see it then, I just thought, oh, she's crazy, she only weighs 110 pounds now, why would she want to lose weight? She's just messing with me. It also came when I went to therapy with her as a friend, and the doctor said, "You have written here that your mother had an eating disorder." According to a psychological journal, it is stated that eating disorders can be genetic and hereditary. According to the chart that I have here, genetics, psychological, and social all add up to the core assessment of an eating disorder. Her mother had an eating disorder when she was her age. Therefore, my friend said, "It's not easy being in a house where everything is meticulated when you're eating." I said, "What do you mean?" Down to the wire, her mother would watch everything that she ate, even though she wasn't throwing up the food anymore and was at a very healthy weight after having 5 children. She knew that she would never overcome her eating disorder, and to this day my friend still struggles with hers. Another thing that we should look at is that eating disorders do not only affect women, but men as well. I knew a friend that is in therapy as we speak he would eat, and as soon as he got done eating, he would go exercise. You wouldn't know by looking at him that he had an eating disorder, but mentally he did, and he knew it. Another thing that we need to be aware of is that not all eating disorders are for weight loss. They can also be for weight gain. Obesity is a very common thing in the United States right now and in society, and it's something that people deal with every day. Depression can hurt people very bad, and the harmful words of having no self-confidence and no self-esteem can cause people to eat more food and gain more weight, which can cause serious diseases like diabetes and heart disease. Effects of an eating disorder and looking for the warning signs to stop these horrible diseases can be seen as soon as the eating disorder starts. If you see someone that's down, ask them if they're okay or if they need to talk before it becomes serious. You can also say, "Why do you want to diet?" or give them healthier tips. Go see a nutritionist, or get a If you want to work out, get somebody to work out with you. Always have someone present. And if you see that it's getting detrimental, request that they get some help. Thank you.